If you're new to drawing or just curious as to what the numbers and letters on the end of pencils mean, then this video is for you. In this video, we're going to take a look at artist graphite pencils and what the different lead grades mean. Most artist pencil manufacturers outside of the US use an alphanumeric scale. The number and letter, usually located toward the end of the pencil, indicates the pencil's lead grade. Lead grades determine how hard and dark a pencil is. Despite their name, lead pencils do not actually contain lead. Instead, they are made up of a combination of graphite and clay binder. Graphite is naturally a soft, dark, and shiny medium. The more clay binder added to graphite, the harder and lighter a pencil becomes. Here is an example of a graphite grading scale listing the most common lead grades ranging from 9H to 9B. H stands for hardness and indicates how hard and light a pencil is. They have a much higher clay to graphite ratio, making them harder, lighter, and less likely to smudge. The higher the number preceding the letter H, the harder and lighter the value, making them ideal for drawing outlines and rough sketches as they are much easier to erase. Do note though that because they are a harder pencil, it's easier to scratch and indent your paper if pressed too firmly. So be sure to use a light hand, or if you're simply wanting to add darker value to your drawing, choose a softer pencil as opposed to pressing harder with an H grade pencil. B stands for blackness and indicates how soft and dark a pencil is. The higher the number preceding the letter B, the softer and darker the value. Because B pencils have a higher graphite to clay ratio, they are more likely to smudge and produce more shine. These pencils can also be more difficult to erase. Artists, however, love them as they are great for adding depth and dimension to drawings and require less pressure to create darker values. HB stands for hard and black. It's located in the middle of the graphite scale and is the most commonly used pencil for writing as it's dark enough to read, less likely to smudge, and easy to erase. F stands for fine point and indicates that the pencil can sharpen to a fine point while still being able to produce some darker tones. It's also located in the middle of the graphite scale and is slightly lighter and harder than an HB pencil. It's important to note that there is no industry standard for lead grades, therefore different brands may produce slightly different results. In this example, I'm comparing 2B pencils from the brands Derwent, Faber-Castell, and Staedtler. As you can see, the results are very similar. In this example, you can see the full scale of graphite pencils ranging from 9H to 9B and how they compare to one another. You can see how the softer, darker values tend to give off more shine than lighter values. One thing you'll notice when comparing soft and hard pencils is that the texture of the paper is more evident with softer pencils. This is because harder pencils are better able to fill in the texture or tooth of the paper, which can help create smoother transitions in value. Even though there are many pencils available in different grade levels, it's not necessary to have them all to achieve desirable results in your artwork. A single pencil alone can produce a wide range of value simply by adjusting your pressure. As you can see here, each pencil can produce a variety of tone, the darker pencil being the most versatile as it can reach a fuller range of value. Don't be afraid to play around with different pencils and see what works best for you. Whatever pencils you end up choosing for your artwork, just remember to have fun.